Got my little man with me, Wheezy. Call him Walker Wayne, though. His real name's Walker Wayne. Man, what an exciting, just entire day yesterday was.
This dude's dabbing already. You went early.
You can't be dabbing on TV. What are you doing?
Goodness gracious.
Frank, I caught something last night. You were telling Brian, hey, this moment, like Tucker Anderson before his big hit, you were like, oh, this moment doesn't need to be hyped up, and then you immediately hype it up.
You mean after he hit it?
Before he hit it.
Yeah,
I do remember. You were like, let me set the stage for y'all after you had just said it doesn't need to be set.
It didn't, but I did it anyway. I couldn't help it. I was excited.
Yep.
Were you watching? No, you weren't. It was a good time. I mean, just we have tons of videos we're going to show you.
Yeah.
But I don't. Let me try to describe the atmosphere. I'm trying to think. It would be like when Carthage came, the number 1 versus number 2. Same atmosphere for a baseball game.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was. We got there at like 4:15. There were already people waiting, and I don't mean like 10 people. I mean they were like 300 deep, PG and LE each.
Yeah. So the first person in line to get in, I spoke to them before they were letting them in. They got there at 10 o'clock yesterday morning and just sat there waiting so they'd be the first people in, and other LE fans started showing up. So they just had an impromptu tailgate party at Texas High.
I like it.
Yesterday during the day. It was pretty cool.
Man, it was awesome. I think I'm a baseball fan. Everybody's like, that's the best game you'll ever go to, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy myself.
All 3 of the PGLE games before that were similar. There just wasn't a crowd that size. You know what I mean? The atmosphere's kind of the same. The intensity's there. It's just obviously there wasn't 3,000 people there.
Yeah. Well, before we get into all the highlights and all that, we have so much content to show you from last night. It's amazing. Walker had a big day. He had You've had 3 days of football camp. You do good? Did you do good? What was your favorite part of football camp? The water breaks?
Uh-oh. He's on air, stoving up.
All right, let's do that. Let's show some videos of Walker here.
Maybe this will loosen him up.
Let's see.
Featuring Weezy.
All right, what we got here? Oh.
You about to hit this dummy?
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, let's go, Walker. That's me.
Look at him again. I think this would be an ejection, Walker. You can't launch your body.
You went a little high on that.
Yeah, went a little high on that one. If that was a big dude, you might have got your block knocked off. Landon's number 40. Mr. Logan was number 1.
Logan. Yep.
Who's your favorite player for the Hawks? That's played for the Hawks.
Who just played?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, you had her catching passes? Let's see it again.
You made a crisp out route.
Look at this. Ooh, good break. Go score. Up. Let's go.
It went to
Walker, you got her putting in work, son. All right, so what was your favorite part?
The catch or hitting the dummy? Which one did you like better?
when number 21 was throwing the ball.
When Mr. Resell Rod was?
Yeah. That's
when you caught
favorite.
it?
Who's your favorite player from that school?
Landon and Logan don't play for the Hawks. They were my favorite, so number 21.
Mr. Reese is? All right. Well, Reese, we're going to have you in next week. Since you got a bunch of fans, he was signing a ton of autographs today. We're going to have you in next week. We're going to do a feature on Reese Elrod. And Walker, you want to be here for it? Maybe get his autograph? Take a picture with him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. All right. Anything else you want to tell us about your football camp experience, your first ever football camp?
It was fun.
Good. Did you learn anything?
Tell those other kids what they can look forward to when they come down there if they haven't had a chance to do it yet. Why should they come?
To get better.
That's right. All right. He's
All
on
right.
it.
Coach Gibson teach you a lot? Good. All right. Well, let's keep it moving. Let's get into this PGLE content we have. We have so much, it's hard to really fit it in on this, but we will have.
I'll apologize ahead of the time. I'm the one screaming.
Yeah, we have Coach Riley will be on here at in about 4 minutes. Coach Fowler will be in studio at 12:30, followed by new Texas High softball coach, Lacey Middlebrooks.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so I want to talk to her about all that and see what her plans are.
My baseball team, the Bears, they are really good.
Well, good.
All
right then. Hey, let's go. Let's see some content.
See if we can't live stream it.
It's a little all mixed up. And,
it's a little all mixed.
Loud, so
that ain't no good.
We're just going to get into it.
All right, let's do it.
2 outs and 1 strike. This one driven deep.
That was the
Going back all the way to the wall.
It is gone.
It's out of here.
So that was the first big moment of the game. Brock Bearden kind of took the lid off the place with Gage Bellotti wasn't able to get on top of his curveball there. He left it up in the zone, and Brock absolutely demolished it to left field. That's what set the crowd off the first time.
Let's see it again. Look at that crowd. Let's let them hear it. Unfortunately, we can't hear it, but y'all can.
This one driven deep. It's going back all the way to the wall.
It is gone.
It's out of here.
All right. That was awesome. Next, Cam.
So he was picked off.
Shout out, Brock. Hey, do you have the picture of the kids with the player
that found the home run ball?
Yeah. There were some kids that got this home run ball and gave it to him after the game.
Yes, I will get that.
All right, he's going to get that pulled up. Coach Ty Taylor sent that to us.
The Hawks are good.
To the plate.
This is the game winner.
Oh, my goodness. It's
Tucker
hard. And he
Anderson put
falls
together
down
an
in
awesome
center
bat,
field.
fouled off a bunch of
1 run's going to
two-strike
score.
pitches and
2 runs are
slammed
going to
the triple
score.
to center
Then it's
field.
going to clear
Cleared
the
the bases,
bases as Tucker Anderson
essentially won the
turns
game last
to head
night.
to
Biggest
third
moment of
base.
the night here.
And Pleasant
And
Grove leads 6-7 to 5.
energy,
Oh, my
the
goodness.
energy,
I'm sorry,
the
Brian.
atmosphere.
You told me
Like,
not to do it, and I did
look
it
at the
anyway.
people jumping in the background. Those are cheerleaders?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
my
just absolutely
goodness
nuts.
I think it's
man.
a mix of the cheerleaders and the softball team, actually.
Like I've
Wow.
never experienced anything like that in high school. I mean, I didn't even go to sleep till like 2:30 last night. I mean, and I woke up and I was just ready to do it again, man. Shout out to Tucker Anderson, OBU signee. He's going to be playing his ball.
Then it's going to clear the
I can't remember
bases
what time
as Tucker
it is, but
Anderson
at
turns
OBU,
to head to
right
third
down the
base,
road,
and Pleasant Grove leads.
great parents. We'll have a video for you later. While he was during that hit, his mom, we somehow had a camera on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just shout out to everybody involved on that. But hey, these are the kids that found the home run ball, gave it back to Brock. Shout out to them, man, doing good things. And Brock, man, that's a big moment in your career. Congratulations, brother.
Good.
We got time for some more photos before we get on this call.
Yeah, let's do some more photos.
Yep.
Got a nice slide here.
Okay. Woo! All right, hey, Wayne Grubbs. Hands down. Well, not hands down. We got another guy in town that does. Mr. Bunch does a great job with photos. So I ain't gonna say hands down. Wayne Grubbs and Mr. Bunch, John Bunch, take unbelievable photos. That photo's from Wayne. All these photos are going to be from Wayne Grubbs, and he does work for Max Preps. Working on stealing him away from them, though. But man, look at it. This dude, I mean, he takes excellent photos.
Oh, I
He's
know.
great, and his work's been in national publications as well as Mr. Bunch's. But we are really, really lucky to have them in our area, and parents are as well. Great photo of the pitcher there. Walker, what are you doing? Stop. I ain't never going to let you back on here. Another great one. Shout out to Mr. Groves. Appreciate you letting us use those.
And we'll get back into some LE video here.
All right, let's do it.
Yep. Let's do it.
Uh-oh. Oh, he flipped the bat. It is way out of here.
That was Colby Brooks. I don't know if you can hear me.
5-4.
They can hear you. What's funny is you say and the bat flip, and you can literally see the bat fly up in the screen.
Yeah. I mean, he knew it. I knew it. Everybody in the place knew it.
So watch it when it runs again. Let's let them listen to it.
Frank Sides on the call.
Everyone in the
Sorry,
room.
I told you.
That's
I
right,
can't
the whole
contain
world.
myself. Oh, my God.
Let's run it one more time, Cam. All right.
Uh-oh. Oh, he flipped the bat. It is way out of here. And
From
Liberty
Cam's
leads
computer.
5-4. Oh, my goodness, Colby Brooks. I've been telling you all night he's been
And
smashing
Colby,
the plate.
God, dude.
I think
What
I mentioned
a
it.
moment
Yeah,
for him.
I mentioned it at least 4 times in the game that every at bat he's had in the last 2 weeks has been just a Deadpool smash. And it wouldn't matter at times.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to you, dude. I mean, that was clutch. I mean, they desperately needed that play right there. That's big time, man. Can't get much bigger than that. I mean, a walk-off, obviously, on top of that, dude, that was huge, clutch, everything. And the atmosphere was made for that moment. That's what made it so great.
As a baseball fan, I just know there's nothing more momentous than a 2-out, 3-run home run. It changes the momentum every single time it happens. There's no way it can't. And I just got to give PG props for sticking with it and coming back and doing the same thing in the top.
I mean,
half.
it got down to just one more strike, and it's over. Hey, let's give Coach Fincher a call. We're late again. Coach Fincher's always on time. So, all right, Weezy, that's gonna be it for you, man. Tell them bye.
Bye.
All right, thank you for being on.
I think I know that guy up there.
Hello.
What's up, big dog?
Oh, not much. Just enjoying the day.
Man, you get any sleep last night?
Yeah, I got plenty of sleep. It was good.
Oh, you got plenty of sleep, huh?
I lie. I say that. I laid in bed for a while.
I didn't go to sleep till like 2:30. I was still like almost shaking. I was so excited.
Came home, washed some laundry, got the kids asleep, kind of laid down, tried to decompress and everything, and I actually watched a thing on King Griffey Jr. That was pretty cool to watch.
How many of those 20,000 views of this game were yours?
I'll be honest with you. I went back last night and I watched little bits and pieces of it, just trying to pick some things up and see some stuff that we need to improve on for that aspect of it. But, man, talk about an atmosphere, talk about people watching it just from all over, seeing pictures of people streaming it, sitting on their back porch or patio. My brother lives in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and he sent me text all night, and he posted something today just how thankful he was to be able to sit there and watch it. And, it was pretty awesome. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, man, I was sitting there thinking, because, that one picture, there was like 4 or 5 people watching. So I was thinking that, if every device averaged 2.5 people, man, 100,000 people watched that game. Because it's up over 30 on all platforms, which is absolutely crazy for, I would assume, for a high school game. But it broke every record we had. I mean, it shattered everything we had. I mean, even the Argyle and PG football game, which we thought would always be our biggest, I mean, it's not even close.
Right.
It's nuts.
It just shows, it shows that, one, after having to sit out last season because of COVID, and then coming back this year, and everyone's just so excited to support the sport, all the kids in the community. It's awesome. Can't say enough about everything that has gone on with everyone in the community, supporting it, getting stuff together. The stadium we played at last night, beautiful. Coach McClure's done an outstanding job keeping his field top notch. And, it's a great place to play, and especially in this situation in the regional finals.
So me and the play-by-play guy, I have a bet going. Is that Nate Hutchison? Is that a slider or a curveball he throws?
It's a slider.
That's right. Bolt, if you're listening, it's a slider.
It's a slider, and the one he threw to Colby last night didn't do much of a slide, and Colby did exactly what outstanding hitters do. He got a mistake pitch, and he hit that ball as good as the ball's been hit all year. But so proud of Hutchinson coming back, getting the next guy on a strikeout, and then coming back in the 7th inning, just remained calm, didn't get caught up in it, and fills up the strike zone and gets 3 quick outs in the 7th inning. And, everybody said it and everyone's going to continue to say it. It's just a great game between 2 really good teams and a great atmosphere.
How many pitches did Hutchison throw last night? You know?
He was under 30.
Okay. So is he available today?
30. Everyone's available today. The way that it works in the playoffs in the series, you get 110 total pitches of the series. So if you go over 30, it's fine. You get it for the whole series. And so, same thing with the guys over there at LE. They're all still available, and same thing with all of our guys. And it just, as long as you keep it under 110 for the complete series.
Man, that is a weapon. His arm angle, and how hard is he throwing? Is he in the 90s with the fastball?
No, he's not there at all. He's not there at all. But just the fact that he can, his like I said, his arm slot, he's able to throw all 3 pitches out of that, and just you see him up there throwing. He's calm.
Yeah, it
He's
just looks
calm
like
in
an
every situation.
uncomfortable at bat for a lefty. So that's quite a weapon you've got there.
Yeah. There's no doubt about it. He did a really good job against their lefties last night as well.
Coach, I noticed your team, man, has great body language. I've always looked for that. After that Colby Brooks huge home run, of course the LE team's out there, and I'm kind of looking at your guys, and it almost looked like it wasn't that big of a deal. It didn't shake them at all. Where does that come from, man? Because that was a huge play, and to look out there and this team's like, all right, yeah, you got one. It's coming back though.
We talk about it all the time. We talk about every situation and scenario. This great game of baseball is like life. There's so many ups and downs in it. There's great things. There's stuff that's out of your control. And how do you handle and respond in situations? How do you respond in negative situations? How do you respond in positive situations? Are we going to stay humble, or are we going to get down on each other? We're going to get down on ourselves. And I think last night was a great example of that. We handled the ups, well. We handled our downs pretty well. And, the kids they believe in each other. They believe in each other. They believe in their teammates. And, they're going to sit there and fight until the last out of the game. Man,
what was going through your mind? All they need is one strike to finish off this series, but you got your man Tucker Anderson up to bat.
It's for lack of a better term, you couldn't ask for a better situation for us. We got a guy up that's been swinging the bat extremely well throughout the season, especially in the playoffs. And, you got their guy on the mound that has done an outstanding job the whole year, and Nate Moore, that is just one heck of a ball player. And, whether he's at short or pitching, he's done a great job. And it was two competitors up there competing against each other. And we were fortunate to come out on top last night. And earlier in the year, Nate, he kind of got the upper hand on us earlier in the year. So it was just, for a moment, I was kind of a fan,
Yeah.
I was kind of a fan, just sitting over there going, all right, this is what the game's about. It's two great individuals that are competing against each other, and, kind of out of our hand right there. Let's just see what happens. And so got to enjoy the moment, got to see it, and just, super proud for our young men.
Did you happen to see, it hadn't been posted long, but did you happen to see the video of Jan Anderson?
I did. I saw it of Jan, and, just, it's amazing. It's awesome to see that. Awesome to see the elation, because that was just pure joy out of her, and I know there were so many people but Jan, along with numerous other moms and dads and co-workers, they put so much into these young men behind the scenes that no one sees, and they just sacrifice so much for these young men to try to give them a great experience. And to see her elation, and just, she would have been excited if it would have been anyone, but to know that it was her son and see that elation, that was a pretty special video.
Yeah, I mean, she just happened to be sitting close to us, and I just said we better get a camera on her just in case.
Yeah,
but
no doubt, that was amazing.
Well, man, what's the game plan for tonight? We got Coach Fowler sitting here wanting to know who's pitching.
Well, Zach will be able to tell you, like everybody else right now, there's so many different scenarios. I don't make our lineup out until we get to the field. And so, we've got a couple ideas, but there's nothing set in stone. And, the game plan for tonight is to get right back out there, two great teams and a great venue and a great atmosphere. And, we'll go out there and see what happens.
Is there any pep rally, anything, meeting out there again, anything like that?
No, there won't be a pep rally or a send-off like now. We'll get to the field a little later today.
Okay.
And so, I know there'll be fans already there lined up to get their seats, on the fence line or behind home plate.
Well, there's people already there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got a text from somebody over there. There's people already there. And I don't mean like one. They said there's at least 5 groups of people already there.
That's awesome. That just speaks so highly of our community. But, yeah, we'll get over to the field around 5:05, 5:10. The gates will already be open, so fans will be in there. We'll get off the bus. We'll head over there. We'll hit a little bit in the cages, a little bit more, and then, get ready to get out there and play a great game.
We've discussed Mike and you and Coach Fowler up all game. Are you okay with that?
I mean, you can knock us up, but you're going to have to be on that censor button.
Yeah, have the bleep button ready. Yeah,
no,
I'm obviously joking.
That ain't going to happen at all. We're two competitive guys that get after it and want the best for our teams and our communities. And yeah, I mean that would be kind of interesting because there's so much stuff that's going on throughout a game that I'm not even really sure what's being said. But yeah, you would be fine with that because I think that would be pretty interesting to see as well.
Yeah, so the last time I had a chance to look at your team stats, Brock was hitting at least 400, maybe a little higher than that. He's batting 7th in your lineup. I was telling Brian that you guys are just deep, so deep. Everybody gives you a good at bat, and him hitting the first home run in the series and taking the roof off the place kind of set the tone for the rest of the game. So I had a blast. That was awesome. I know you guys had fun. I know everybody watching enjoyed it. So, Coach, we really appreciate you joining us today, and we're looking forward to another one tonight.
Yeah, man. Minus state championship game. I think that was the most fun I've had at any sporting event.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I talked to a couple people after it, and I don't know if that atmosphere in our sport in baseball. I don't know if I've been a part of it, and I don't know how many years. That was unbelievable, and I think just it lived up to what everybody was anticipating as far as the atmosphere and everything. To just see the support out there, it was phenomenal.
Yeah, we had cowbells, air horns, bands, cheerleaders. It was wild. It was like a football game.
It was phenomenal, and that's what's so awesome about this community and this great game of baseball.
Did the guy with the speakerphone from Liberty ILO ever bother you? Could you hear him from the field?
No, not at all.
That guy's a legit fan.
Yeah, not at all. That's awesome.
All right, brother. Man, we'll let you go. Best of luck tonight, and we'll see you at the field.
All right, I appreciate y'all, and thank you for everything y'all do for these kids.
Appreciate it, Mr. Coach Fincher.
All right, bye-bye.
And we'll lead that right into sorry, I was going to have you on here with no sound. Right in here with Coach Fowler. Did you get any sleep last night?
No. I won't sleep till the series is over, so hopefully not till Friday.
Man, Friday game, I can only imagine if there's a Game 3, the atmosphere for that Game 3, I mean, it'd be unbelievable.
It was pretty unbelievable.
I don't know how you topped last night, though. I mean, it would, but I can't explain. I couldn't explain to somebody how it could be topped.
Yeah, the game just lived up to the hype at the end of it. It was, we got down early. I didn't think we played real well early in the game, which probably cost us late. But at the same time, our kids fought back, to go up 5-4 with 3 outs to go, be one pitch away twice. We just didn't make that pitch and make that big play like they did late. But we get another chance today. That's why you play a series.
I'm always curious about this just because I know from what we've done, people want to know this. That's what our video content and views show. What was the message as soon as you stepped on the bus?
Oh,
because when it's just y'all.
Oh yeah. It was simple. Like, we can play better. We almost won without playing our best game. So now it's time to refocus in the morning on what we can do better, and come out tomorrow and with our backs against the wall and play really well.
Is there anybody in the state hotter than Colby Brooks right now?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, he's been doing this all playoff.
He's huge.
I've
seen him on video a lot, but in person, he's a big kid.
He's finding the barrel, isn't he?
Yes, and he's been doing it week in,
That's
week
his
out.
favorite phrase. I picked that up in practice.
Yes, find the barrel, find your barrel, and he does it every time. So,
Cam, I'm just noticing this. Why do we have a football logo?
Probably too late to change that.
I'm going to need our producer to step his game up. We had a football logo for everything?
We had a football atmosphere. That's why. How about
football
that? We'll
atmosphere.
Yeah,
I just now got a microphone done today, so bear with us.
We're stepping it up incrementally.
Wait till you see this video. Y'all talking about Colby and him getting off the bus with his hair and his sunglasses on.
Oh yeah, we have a hype. Well, is it a hype video?
I don't know.
Oh, we have a video documenting last night, and you got some kids with some swag.
They think they do.
When did these big glasses come in style?
I don't know. I call them Cyclops glasses, like
Dude,
X-Man guy.
I mean, the thing is, they don't look dumb. They're just that's nothing we would wear.
I'm not a fan of them, but wear what you want. Let's play good.
As long as they don't wear them in the game.
Yeah, they're not wearing them in the game.
Cover their entire. They're almost like a helmet.
But yeah, and you can tell Nate Moore knows he's the best player on the field at all the time.
Yeah.
I saw
got some swag.
I saw him blow a kiss to somebody. I saw him bat flip on a walk.
Last night was awesome.
I don't even really I'm going to start watching baseball now. Before then, even I knew you're doing a little much right there. It was funny though.
It was one of those days.
But so man, what's the game plan tonight?
Fincher's
watching.
It starts trying to get them out. Those hitters are just so good at. They don't swing and miss much, so you have to get them off time. So we're going to try some different ways to do that. If we can execute it, we'll be fine. If we don't, then it's going to be a long night, and we're going to have to outscore them. But, at the end of the day, it's throwing strikes, it's playing defense, and then barreling balls up. So if we can do those three things, we have a chance to win. The season series is 2-2. I think we're pretty even. So at this point, it's anybody's game tonight. And then, game threes or game three. So that could be really intense.
And a game three.
We got to get there first.
Be amazing.
So obviously, you can't give away strategy, but I didn't check the box score deep enough to know how many pitches did Gage throw. Is he available if he has to throw tonight?
Gage will not probably throw again. I mean, he could, but I'm not going to use him like that and go 90-something pitches and then come back.
Okay, so he was at 90-ish.
Yeah, he's he just.
So the rules say he could be available.
He could, but for his arm and his health, no.
Gotcha. That's probably the way to do it, man.
I'm going to do right by
things
the
that
kid.
are bigger than a playoff series.
So what's the plan on when you get in the stadium?
We'll leave again about 5. That's what we did yesterday. Our Liberty Isle cops kind of escorted us in and got us in, no problem. So it wasn't a big deal. We got there 5:20, unloaded. I parked the bus, hit a little bit, and we were good. So it was nice to get there and see that it was already packed before. Before we got there.
It was packed. I got there at 4:15 and had trouble getting in.
Yeah. It was. I've never seen anything like that as far as getting to the stadium that early, and then you're in and out of courses in front of a full crowd for the first time all year and all that stuff. It was just it was insane. It was cool, really cool to be a part of it.
I mean, you played Major League, so obviously you've had some big atmospheres, but high school-wise, any sport, do you have anything that – well, you played for state championship in football and baseball. I forget that.
It's different, though, with this environment's a lot different. Like what happened last night is something nobody's ever got to experience in this town, maybe anywhere. I mean, it was insane. I would say it was more what's the word I'm looking for? It was more – personal, I guess, than a state championship game would be. Like that kind of.
I love y'all had the drum line there. The guy with the speakerphone was. The bullhorn. I couldn't really hear him, but just the fact that he was doing it.
I didn't hear anybody with a speaker. I didn't know.
It was great. They had the two sides going at each other. It was my kind of atmosphere. It was almost like a heavyweight boxing match. If you've ever been to one of those. Yeah, it was good. I mean, you could feel the atmosphere.
And it played out that way with big punch after big punch. That I thought that Colby Brooks 3-run, 2-out home run
would have been nice to.
Yeah, I thought that was the one that was going to keep him on the mat, and then just
and Tucker,
it's a scrappy
credit
team,
to
man.
him, he squares that ball up at the end of the game, and I mean that's just part of it. Good hitters hit, and that's what he did there, and we're gonna have to find a way to get him out.
Mm-hmm. Did you happen to see the video of Tucker Anderson's mom?
I have not seen it.
We just there happened to be a camera.
I can't
on
imagine her excitement. I imagine if you had one on Colby's mom when he hit the home
That's
run
what somebody
too,
was telling me. They were like, "Oh, she jumped up on that." Like, if you have video of that and you're watching, send it to me.
Yeah,
we can do a lot with that.
Because those moments for those parents and those kids will never. I mean, that's just awesome.
Yeah, and the fact that they, unlike most kids. Up until now, they can go back and watch this. You know what I mean? On the bus
forever. Yeah, I mean it's just really neat.
My dad gave me like this 2 tubs of things, and I had some VHSs, 8 tracks, and a stack of newspaper clippings. That's all I have to remember my entire sporting career.
The internet
and a bunch
forget.
of cheap trophies. But
that Colby Brooks home run, me screaming at the top of my lungs about it. That's gonna be there forever.
People are already taking his audio on that and putting it on their own home runs on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, so if they get a home run, they're using Frank's audio.
Because I didn't use Colby's name
yet. I got to go look at it.
It's loud.
I got to hear it.
It's so awesome. I think that's going to take off. But, man, thank you for letting us be a part of that. Dude, it was the most fun I've had.
As soon as they made contact, I said, "Uh-oh, the bat is flipped," and I just started screaming. That one's
show the video.
Well, we can't hear it, but the people at home will be able to.
Well, about the time you see the bat fly way up in frame, he mentions the bat flip, and then it just flies up in frame. It's awesome.
I want to see it. It's awesome.
He flipped the bat. It is way out of here, and Liberty Isle leads 5-4.
You can even hear me through his headphones.
Oh, my goodness, Colby Brooks.
He's agile for a big dude.
He's a good athlete. He really is.
Did he play football?
He did for 1 year. He played linebacker for a year.
Huh.
This year just went straight.
Is he a senior?
He's graduating. He's going to Bossier Parish Community College.
Shut up.
The band doesn't hear that right now because me screaming. But here we go. We're back.
That was really cool.
Yeah, man, I just can't say enough about the atmosphere. I mean, it was just amazing.
I mean, and the game lived up to the hype.
Yeah,
too.
that's the main thing. Most of the time, you go to a big game and like, it's not close like you think it's going to be, But like that right there, just the swings.
Mm-hmm.
There was so much drama involved.
Two teams that are very familiar with each other, that are very evenly matched, and then it kind of played out that way. It went their way last night, but hey, tonight it might go the other way. You never know.
Well, there was about 30,000 devices that watched that game at one point or another, and if we averaged 2.5 people a device, and we got a bunch of pictures of people 10 deep on a patio watching.
Wow,
man, there was probably somewhere between 60 and 100,000 people watch that game live.
I know that Lacey's brother Will texted me after the game, watched the whole every pitch.
That's big. That was big for us that he watched.
Yeah, he said he was on a beach in Cancun.
No, he was in beach in
he's in
Florida.
Florida.
There was somebody else.
Oh, okay.
I think he's in Florida.
Scratch that.
I know my little niece from she lives in Conway. She got to watch it. She'd never seen somebody on TV she knew before, so she was freaking out. And I got a video of that after the game. It was pretty cool. So it's just awesome that y'all did it, and people get to watch it all over.
Shout out to Tiger Vision.
Oh yeah.
One of the things like I try to always take in consideration. Maybe we're not the best at what we do in certain situations. Like, if we're going to be interviewing kids, I typically like Trey Carson to do it because it's a bigger deal for the kids. This was such a big deal. We could have done it and it would have been good, but we couldn't have done what Tiger Vision did last night. I mean, I think they had like 5 camera angles tonight. They're 8.
Producing the game
and they're
for us,
upping it 2 more cameras tonight.
We're going to have 7 camera angles tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
it's just.
They've got a decommissioned ambulance that turned into a TV truck, and it's just.
I saw that underneath.
Yeah. It's just a whole big production. They had a blast last night too. They, once we started setting viewership records, they got more and more excited. So we're gonna do it again tomorrow and get more people watching.
It was the biggest since Aaron and I had started Game 1. That was the biggest audience we've ever had at one time.
That's really neat.
We've had some videos get into like millions views, but we've never had a live.
And you got to give credit to the kids because as the game got tighter and more exciting, the people just flooded to the stream. Yeah.
I mean, it's all them. I mean, they put on a show. I mean, everybody. I mean, you want to come away with that win, but they'll look back on this later on in life, and that was a huge.
We told them. We told them last night. Everything happens for a reason, and if we win it in 3, then we're glad it happened that way. And even if you lose it. You got to do something nobody else has. But, we're planning on winning it in 3 now, and we got to take care of tonight to get there. And
we know you're a winner. You show up to win. I know how you are.
That's the only way to do it. So we're going to give it our best tonight, and we'll see what happens.
You got anything else, Frank?
I don't, Coach. That was awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We'll see you again tonight.
Yeah,
we're going to do it again.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
We'll have Lacey Middlebrooks on next. Whenever she's ready.
What are you getting for lunch? Sorry.
It's all right. So we have the new Texas High softball coach, Lacey Middlebrooks, in the house with us. And Louis Avery gave me, your life story last night.
Oh, gosh.
So you went and played. You went and played ball up north, right?
Yep, at Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota, and then came out and went to Tulsa.
Yep.
Yeah, he told me you tore some ligaments in your arm.
I did. I had 2 stress fractures, about as significant as they could be before being completely broken.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Don't sound like any fun at all.
It wasn't.
You were a pitcher, right?
Yep.
And Will's your brother?
He is my brother.
Have you ever pitched softball to him and tried to get him out?
No, he would not hit off me.
He wouldn't let you do that, would he?
No, he wouldn't.
She tried to dupe me into it one day. She's like, "Let me throw to you out here." Like, no, I'm going to pass.
Might give you some chin music.
Yeah.
So tell me about this new gig.
It is it's hard to put into words the excitement, really. I have so much respect for Coach Hatfield, first of all, and the tradition, the success that they've had at Texas High. And this was an opportunity that legit fell in my lap, and I wasn't looking. I was making plans for the next year at the Liberty Aloe, and it was something once I sat down and I looked at everything. It was too good not to pass up, and just to go bigger school, just a career opportunity that you may not get, again.
Yeah.
So it came quick.
You have big time ties at LA. This had to be a very, very difficult decision for you.
It was tough. It was tough, and because of the.
Because you and your entire family's legends over there. I mean, for real.
Yeah. Dad's still there. I think he's going into his 18th season. So it was tough to cut the ties and end it there after going to school there, my dad still being there. But I'm forever grateful for that opportunity to be able to come in and build.
So how did that conversation go with him?
With my dad?
Mm-hmm.
They've always been so supportive. There's no bias. It's do what you think is best for you. We're going to support you. Even though he's been there for so long,
Mm-hmm.
They know my goals and where I want to be and what I want to do, and so they're very supportive. But it was very tough, to go in and do that, just because it was the end of something that's very important to me and will always be important to me.
So, were you in the house last night? Did you get to watch?
I was.
You were. That's cool.
I was down third baseline. I can't be that close, because I'll probably yell at the umpire or something.
So I'm assuming you went to the World Series when your brother played in it.
I did not. I was
Really?
playing ball. I was at the conference tournament.
Have you? I mean, so you've played at like the highest level you can play at. Can you describe last night for a high school atmosphere?
The only game I can think of that is similar to, and Zach played in this, and so did Will, was the Gilmer Liberty Aloe football game. The year that they went to state. That was what everyone considered to be the state football game, and it was sold out. I mean, standing room only at Longview. So for me, that's what it was equivalent to. But baseball-wise, high school at the high school level, I just told him now that was a state game, last night, and it was. I was talking to Will and texting with him, and he said, "Hey, man, I can feel the intensity through Facebook." Because I was like, "Man, the air is tense. You can feel it."
Yeah.
Just every pitch, every breath, with the hitters and everything. And
What position did Zach play in football?
he's a receiver.
Was he? I got to find those highlight tapes.
Did
He said there's not very many.
Did you play with Josh Wheeler? Okay. All right. I've been we have some announcements to make later on in the summer, but some big stuff. Josh Wheeler helped us out. Help spread the brand and get the kids more exposure.
So what are your short-term goals at Texas High?
Man, we want to grow that program and get it over. They're at a great spot right now, but I think taking it to the next level with the ability of the kids and the talent, there's no reason why we shouldn't be, I think, going further in the playoffs and really competing at that level because we have the kids to do so. So short term is just getting to work, not changing the culture too much, but presenting new ways of playing the game and kind of catching them up on where the game's at now because it's changed so much.
I saw one of the girls that we've had on Gameday before last night. She was really, really excited.
Which one was it?
I'm bad with names. I know who she is. So I'm bad with names. But she's really excited. She'll be a sophomore, or maybe a junior, I believe. But made any coaching decisions on assistant coaches, things like that?
Coach Hardy will still be an assistant. Jamie Johnson is coming in. She was at James Bowie last year. She's Molly Johnson's sister, who was the senior last year. And then Chelsea Slider, who just finished playing at Texas A&M Commerce.
Awesome.
So we will have a good group of softball coaches in different streaks. So I think it'll bring a lot to all the girls.
Jackson Tidwell said, another great atmosphere was the 2006 volleyball playoff game at T-High. Lacey Middlebrooks was a freshman and took over that game. PG barely won.
That was one against Pleasant Grove. It was. Yeah, it was.
These kids don't realize, they're not going to forget this.
No.
Like last night, something they'll never forget.
No, and that's what Will and I talked again this morning, and we just kept saying, I told Zach, I said, sometimes everyone looked a little, just tense, but you got to think they've never played in front of a crowd like this, or just it's a different pressure that you haven't practiced. And,
so is Will on a plane to catch tonight in person?
He wished he was trying to get in here. He's actually headed to Houston for a wedding. He wishes. I think he's talked to Zach. He talked to Zach yesterday, today probably. He followed every pitch. I think we were texting every other inning. And he wished he could be here, but the atmosphere was just electric. And I think there was so much support as much as competition. There was a lot of support, though, that you like to see out of the city.
And I liked that I didn't think that it would happen, but the crowd didn't get too chippy. You know what I mean? It was just good competitive atmosphere.
If you go to a game, that's the kind of game I want to see. Good competitive pitch-to-pitch game where you're competing every single pitch. And it was tough. It's tough that someone has to lose this game, even though I'd rather it not be Liberty Yellow. But this is that game where you wish that these two great teams weren't really going against each other.
Yeah, it sucks that somebody has to lose, right?
It does suck.
So back to your new gig, how do you measure success in the first year of a new program like that?
For me personally, I set goals for myself. I try to self-reflect on what worked well with the year before, and I talk with other coaches at the end of each year, and then I look at the kids we have and the talent level and apply it and then work on the depth chart. And so for me, it's just, how well do we reach the goals, as in winning, progress on the field, development. That's the biggest thing is how much can we develop in the fall, break the season down into halves. And we got the fall half. That's one thing I'm excited about. I won't be in volleyball. So
excited not to do volleyball anymore.
I love volleyball, but I'll have softball from August to all the way through, and that's a lot of the development part, especially from college. But then we break the second half of the spring into 3 parts, and it's just developing some parts of the game that I think can take us to the next level.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to it. I won't be here, unfortunately. I'll be in Longview, but we didn't get a chance to cover many T-High softball games because Tiger Vision handled that for us. But how were they last year? Is it a nice foundation to mold into a?
They graduated one senior.
Oh wow,
that's great.
Yeah, lots of great talent returning, and I say potential lightly because I don't you can do a lot with potential. There's talent. There's talent. There's a foundation with your young kids on JV and kids that can be molded into a really good program. So I'm excited.
Awesome. We know you're going to do a great job over there. Excited for you. I know that couldn't have been an easy decision.
Yeah, it was not. It was not, but I'm excited.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on, and we will see you tonight.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'm assuming. So if you want to come over pregame, come on, get on with us.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thanks for being on.
Thanks.
Cam, what else we got today?
We have well, you want to show that TikTok, or you want to end with the video?
Well, are you showing which video are you talking about?
Oh, we got 2 left. We got 2. So hang on. Let me get clear.
All right. I found the best TikTok of all time last night.
Of all time.
It can never be topped. It's the best TikTok ever. I don't know if you're watching and don't have TikTok, download it. It's addicting though. But anyway, Coach Surratt out of Carthage. The dude just evidently just gets his championship rings made before he even wins it.
Yeah.
Because it's just, there's no doubt. It's his daughter and his son made this TikTok video, and it's great. Let's watch it.
We're going to have to let it roll twice because of the splash screen.
Anybody want to know what I would do if I didn't win? I guess we'll never know. Anybody want to know what I would do if I didn't win? I guess we'll never know. Everybody want to know what I would do if I didn't win.
Give it a couple decades.
I guess we'll never know.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I just thought it was funny. But then probably this is going to be, if you're watching, we're going to have a video drop in about 30 minutes. It's going to be some highlights from last night, include a lot of the crowd. It's going to be great.
And if you're a music fan, I ripped some Van Halen guitar riffs in there for you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You won't recognize it, but other folks will.
But it'll be a good time. So we'll have that video dropping soon. But this video, I just set the stage for him, what Tucker Anderson was about to do last night.
All right, so every kid who played baseball growing up at one point or another is in his front yard with a tennis ball or a rock and a baseball bat. And they're imagining what it would be like to be at the plate with the bases loaded with 2 outs, down by 2 runs. And that is literally where Tucker Anderson found himself last night. Literally, The game ends if he makes an out, and the only way it's extended if he gets a base hit, and he rockets a ball to center field over the center fielder's head, clears the bases. I'm yelling as loud as I can yell. The place is going insane. I've got goosebumps thinking about it right now.
And I look over, and his mom is sitting 10 feet from us.
She's climbing up the.
And I'm like, before he even swung, I was like, I need to get a camera on her, because if this goes his way, she's going to go absolutely nuts, and I think she'd like to have that moment. And anyway, it worked out, and here's the video.
Oh, my goodness, it's hit hard, and he falls down in center field. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. That is going to clear the bases as Tucker Anderson turns to head to third base, and Pleasant Grove leads 6-7 to 5. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, Brian. You told me not to do it, and I did it anyway. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. I hope your volume is.
Let's see it one more time, Cam.
Oh, my goodness, it's hit hard, and he falls down in center field. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. That is going to clear the bases as Tucker Anderson turns to head to third base, and Pleasant Grove leads 6-7 to 5. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, Brian. You told me not to do it, and I did it anyway.
What a moment for that family in particular. They're great people. They do a lot of great things in our community. Jan's actually helped out Game Day. She played played volleyball at Texas A&M.
Really?
Yeah, she's a real deal athlete. Son's going to OBU to play baseball. Just really, really thankful we were able to capture that moment for them, and I'm assuming that's something they'll keep forever. And it's just one of the reasons we started Game Day. We wanted to catch stuff just like that, and glad we were able to. And we're not rooting for any team in particular on this, but I'm glad
my octave levels hit the same height with Colby Brooks and Tucker Anderson's shots.
And that was just that was a big deal, a big moment, and shout out to that family and all the hard work they put in, over Tucker's entire life to get to that moment. Once again, that's a great family, and Texas County's lucky to have them. And shout out Tucker.
Kid
and,
just came up
Anderson.
clutch, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just the way that played out, that reminded me of like a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial, set up and didn't never stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't let you close the show without, I know we were in baseball mode last night, so you probably didn't even realize it was happening, but late last night, Luka gave us a lead back, went completely off in Los Angeles last night. So the Mavericks took the series lead back 3-2.
Really?
Absolutely. I think he went for 43 or something.
Hey, imagine the audience we would have had if they weren't playing.
Yeah.
Did the Lakers play? They play tonight?
They play tonight. No Anthony Davis. So
I think LeBron's reign is done. I hate to say it, but he's not the same guy anymore. And it happens to every athlete.
I mean, he's 40 years old. Yeah. Father Time is undefeated.
He's 35.
38.
But he's younger than me, and I'm 36.
He's older than you. He's 38.
Now, Frank, I know he's younger than me because I watched him on ESPN every day. Like, I know he's younger than me. How much do you want to put on this?
How old are you first?
I'm 36.
Oh, he's older.
36. I'm 36.
He's older than 36. I can confirm that.
Hey, $100.
All right.
$100. Let's go.
LeBron James is 36 years old.
Give me my money. When's his birthday?
Hold on.
He just turned 36. Get out of here.
I don't know who wins that bet.
I'm August 5th, 1984.
Maybe a push.
No, it ain't a push. You said it's a number higher than 36. Did he not say that?
Well, technically,
give me my money.
Technically, he's 36 years old in 4 months.
No.
It's higher than 36.
No, it's not. I'm taking out of your paycheck. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting my money.
Anything else?
Now you're going to lose a bet and be done, huh?
Well, no. We've run through our videos.
Cowboys are at training camp. They're going to win the Super Bowl.
Whoa. Where's my phone?
I don't know why.
Why do you have two phones stacked on top of each other?
I don't know why I have your phone. Man, I'm so excited about tonight. Come to the game. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Bring your kids. Unbelievable atmosphere. Be there. Starts at 7. If you get there at 7, a lot of people are going to be laughing at you. Get there. Gates open at 5. Just bring a lawn chair. All right, just do that. If you're not one of these people that want to get there 2 hours before, bring a lawn chair. Find you a spot. But I would not be there any later than 6.
I agree.
But if you can't be there, of course, watch it. But, man, be in the house for this. You need to bring your kids out to experience this atmosphere. It's unbelievable. They'll remember it forever. So, with that being said, Frank, you got anything?
I'm out.